Hi, everyone. This is Bob Perkins with AAISP's Inside Sales Studio, bringing you this week's Monday Morning Sales Minute. I'm pleased to have with me today Josh Pittman with Velocify. Josh, how are you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having me, Bob.
Josh is going to share a couple of thoughts about leads and how they're just, sent over to inside or field reps. Josh, go ahead and share your thoughts with the viewers.
Yeah. So for a long time, outside sales has been the norm in sales. Showing up at a particular client or a prospect, and geographically is how people used to be assigned. And so the great thing about the shift to inside sales is the fact that we no longer have to rely on geographic assignments of territories and assignments of leads that follow that. So based off of that, we're allowed to, when you're in an inside sales environment, you're allowed to assign leads based off of the best rep that has the highest capability of closing that business, whether it be by vertical, whether it be by geographic location, what type of business it is, the size of business. So we can get more granular in that sense.
That's great. That's a real advantage, obviously, for virtual-based sales reps, whether you call them inside reps, digital reps, virtual reps, what have you. And even I think some of the field-based reps, whether they work out of an office or their home, are catching on to the same sort of concept. Are you seeing that shift, or are you still saying, well, I own this territory, I get all the leads in the territory?
Well, you see a little bit of both, but predominantly what I hear from a lot of my colleagues that are field sales reps still, they predominantly do most of their business over the phone.
Yeah.
And so the only time that they are still going and meeting face-to-face is if the customer requests that. So it's a bit of a hybrid change at this point, where they're closing all the business over the phone. And if the customer wants them to go face-to-face, that's when they'll book a flight, or that's when they'll get in their car and drive over there.
Yeah, no, it's funny how things have kind of changed and almost flip-flop. Well, that's the evolution of sales we're seeing. So, for the viewers out there today, I think Josh's idea is really, if you're kind of stuck in that old way of distributing leads, whether they're going to an inside team, a field-based team, what have you, rethink how you're doing that. And I really like your idea, Josh, around are some reps better suited to handle certain product leads, certain industry leads, whether it's maybe geographic, maybe it's the size of the account that the leads come from. Is that kind of the takeaway for the viewers today?
Yeah. So there's been a shift going from geographically territory-based lead distribution. Then, as companies become more sophisticated, we're seeing them move to a round-robin type of approach, an equitable approach where everybody gets the same amount. But the most advanced sales organizations that we're working with are using a distribution method that really locks onto the right rep for the right lead at the right moment in time. So.
That sounds great. Josh, again, is with Velocify. Velocify is one of the association's key supporters and key sponsors. Josh, if someone wants to talk to you a little bit more in depth about this topic, how can they get in touch with you?
Sure. Feel free to reach out to me on Twitter, jpittman11. Also, you can reach out to me. You can send me an email, phone number, or give me a phone call. But email is jpittman@velocify.com as well.
Great. We'll share that with the viewers. Josh, thanks so much for talking with us today. And you're going to be in Denver in a couple of weeks, actually expanding upon this topic, correct?
Correct. So the topic, I equate the shift in inside sales from outside sales to a similarity to the shift of the transportation industry to the sharing model of Uber. So I'm going to be making some similarities there in my speech. So I look forward to seeing everyone there.
Well, come on, come on out to Denver and see Josh's full presentation. Thanks so much for joining us and sharing with the viewers this week on the Inside Sales Studio Monday Morning Sales Minute. Everyone have a great week. Thanks. Bye-bye.